Hello, everybody. Welcome. You see the caption, right? Slow and steady. Let's get into it. Welcome, everybody. I am so glad you're here today. My name is Vontina. Welcome to Hang Out with Me Friday. And today is January the 17th, 2025. And welcome to season 3, episode 2. I am so glad you're here. If you are joining me from YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. If you are not a member of YouTube, please head on over to In My Hands Handmade Crafts with Vontina. Hit the subscribe button and then do the little bell. And then also give me a thumbs up. I will be so glad that you are there. I am so happy to be here today, guys. I got just a little bit of things to share with you. Of course, I do have new products in the store, but I also want to show you this because I want to make sure that you receive the 10% off. And the only way that you're going to get that is if you do what I need you to do so that you will be able to get that. So let me put this up. Do you see this? This is my website, In My Hands Handmade Crafts. When you go to my website, if you just, wait just a few seconds, a pop-up will come. That pop-up looks just like this. This is the pop-up right here. It says, we're open, save 10% on your first order. I do ask you for your email and your first name. You don't have to give your first name, but guess what? I would love if you would give me your first name. And then you're going to click right here where it says claim your 10% off. That will actually come to your email and all the information will be there. And guess what? Not only will you get that 10% off, you will then have access to all of the blogs. And then you can go back and reread all of them, the ones that you missed. So I would love for you to be on my email list so that I will be able to serve you. And then you also be able to see the craft table with Vontina, which is a blog. So go ahead on over and do that. Also, for those of you who may want to know how to sew, or you know a little bit about sewing, but you just, you haven't pulled that machine out in quite some time, Sew Confident Academy, One Stitch at a Time. It is available. It is a course that I put together. The course has 3 modules and 3 lessons in each module. And then at the end, I've also prepared for you a bonus project that you will be able to use the skills that you learned in the training to do your bonus project. And I know you will love this bonus project because I actually made several when I did the one for the class, and then I did one for myself. So Sew Confident Academy, One Stitch at a Time is there for you. Well, everybody, slow and steady. Sometime we cannot rush to do things. We cannot rush our business. We cannot rush life. We just can't do it. It just does not work. Okay. So I was listening to one of my podcasts, and the gentleman was talking. He's an entrepreneur. He talks about business and everything. And someone had asked him the question. And that just brought back to my remembrance when I was going through my debt-free journey. Slow and steady wins the race. And so that's what I had to do. And that same thing applies to now with my business. I had to step back, look at everything in this new year and see all the accomplishments that I have already made. So I am getting there, not as fast as I want to, but guess what? I am getting there. So slow and steady will win the race. And it reminds me of something that touched my heart. My former pastor, whom has passed away now, said this a long time ago, and it just stuck with me. And I have it on my wall in my work area. It says, when you get tired of having success follow you around, you will reach back and you will pick it up. So I just always remember that. So I just want to share with you, don't give up. You have that online store, or whatever is you decided that you want to do, and it just seems like things are just moving a little bit slow. You don't have the traffic in your store. You're not making as many sales as you want to make. But guess what? You are successful because you started it. There are so many people who have not started anything. They're still back there saying, well, I'm not sure in this. So you're not one of those people. Nor am I. I am not one of those people because I have done it. I have started it. And so we just have to keep cultivating it. We just have to keep working in it. And guess what? It will take off right before our eyes and we won't even realize it. And so just, be happy in the space that you are in. Be happy where you are. Just keep doing your thing. And if you're not sure of some of the things that you want to do, there are plenty of different classes out there that you can get into to see if you like it. There should be, if you check your local library, there should be people that come together for different things that you should be able to go to. A good example was Wednesday. I do my, what is it called? My American Sewing Guild. And we are called the Eastern Shore Sewists. I started that neighborhood group when I moved back to the area that I am in now in Maryland. There was no such group on the side of town that I'm on. So I put my paperwork together, everything to prove that the organization was a legit organization. And it was a national organization. So I went to the library. I talked to the manager and I said, hi, who I was. I had my information ready of what I wanted to do. Do you have space that I will be able to have a group of people? We're crafters and everything. And when I told him what I wanted to do, he said, good deal. Fill your application out. And when I came back with my application, he says, okay, let's go over to the calendar. All right, let's go to the calendar. What day do you want? And I said, hey, whatever you have, because beggars can't be choosy. And so he says, hey, how about the third Wednesday of every month? I said, great. And then so from that day, and a year has passed and it has just been fabulous. And so I look forward to it every third Wednesday of the month. I am still working. So that is the day that I put off every third Wednesday of the month. I put that day to be off. I use one of my little annual days and I said, hey, this is something I want to do. I am going to make myself available to do it. So, hey, you can do anything that you want to do, anything that you put your mind to do. There's no one to stop you but you. So I just want to encourage you to continue doing that. And also, we will be meeting the Eastern Shore Sewists. We will be meeting on February the 19th, 2025, from 10 to 1 at the Berlin, Worcester County Library. Just happen to be in the area. Hey, stop on in there. We bring a craft. You want to learn a craft, we're there to help you. Everyone, today, finally, the snow is starting to melt where I am. At least the roads are clear in some areas. It's still like patches of ice, and that's only because the sun cannot get to those particular areas. So please be careful out there because at least in my area, like I just said, we have patches of ice in different places. And so I want you to have a fabulous weekend, everybody. So I just had what I am going to the fabric store tomorrow. I'm like, what do you call it? I'm having fabric withdrawal. So I need to go to the fabric store tomorrow. So that is exactly what I am going to do. But I want to say thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you. Again, like and subscribe with me on YouTube. In My Hands Handmade Crafts with Vontina. That is the YouTube channel. And as I always in my lives, because this is so true. Oh, before I do that, don't forget, sign up so that you can get the blog that comes out on Sunday. Because I love what I do, I love learning, I love sharing. This is so true for me. I am so grateful I get to do what I love. So grateful I get to do what I love. Talk to you, everybody. Have a great one.